a child, I felt that the world of a child was so wonderful. And I made a promise to myself never to forget what it felt like to be a child, to be in that world where anything was possible, a world of wonder, a world of imagination, a world of endless possibilities. You know, I seldom went out. I was always indoors, and I remember reading a lot. And all these books would take me to this place which would be outside, my world. And I would imagine where this faraway tree was, what a meadow looked like, what a cave looked like, what a forest looked like. And it was only when I was in my 20s that I actually got the chance to travel, and I actually saw the landscapes that I was imagining. And these landscapes was really interesting to me because they were similar to what I imagined in some ways, but also in other ways they were very strange and not really like what I imagined. And for me, that was the start of this artistic direction. The idea of using the makeshift, pretending something is something else, and the idea of typology, and the idea of archetypal landscape. So all these three things are kind of interwoven in my work, and it's something that I explore in every piece in just different ways. Collecting is a way out of this rigor, the rigor of wanting things exactly the way you want it. And the object, especially coming from a certain history, which is known or unknown, coming from it has stains on it, this object actually forces you to confront this object, to incorporate it into your world and to mess up your world. And it definitely makes my work stronger and better because it forces me out of, my preconceived ideas to embrace other ideas, to embrace other objects, to embrace, other solutions. And so that's why collecting is really important for me. And I often, even like in terms of my 2D work or my, sculptural works, I always use found images. But when I'm forced to, take other people's drawings, other found images, I'm forced to use those things and the inconsistencies that come with that image and incorporate it into my world. And it forces me out of that comfort zone. And I'm able to overcome this, my neurosis in a way meets this chaos, and it becomes something stronger, I feel. Collecting is something that I really enjoy doing because it's the thrill of the chase. You are collecting green objects. Every time you see it, you get a big thrill, when you actually find that object that you're looking for. And that's what I like about, this idea of objects, because it takes you out of your safe, neat zones, and it forces you to interact with these objects, which are very immovable. They can't change. They are the way that they are, and it forces you to adapt to them and incorporate them into your ideas.